Heyo friendos, if we haven't met yet, my name is Dallas, and today I'm going to be showing you what I think is an awesome travel gimbal camera gear kit that is super small, you can take with you, and it's just freaking awesome. We're going to use the Canon M50 on this trip. I'm heading out to Reno, Nevada tomorrow to hang out with my good friend Steve. So I'm going to be bringing my Canon M50, 11 to 22 millimeter lens, this is my wide lens. I'm also going to be bringing a zoom lens. This is my 18 to 150 zoom lens, and then I've got my 22 millimeter lens. This is my prime. I like to use this for low light. It's a fast lens at 2.0, so it's not bad for the aperture. Then we like to always carry, when I'm walking around, like an extra battery. Bring that guy, and I'm bringing other batteries and a few other pieces of kit, but this is going to be like my day kit when I'm just walking around actually shooting. I've also got my microphone here. This is the Edu 008. You've seen that before in my other videos. And then I've got my lens pen. This is what I like to bring. If you haven't used one of these, it's got a little brush on one side to get rid of debris off of your lens or filter, and then it's got a charcoal pad on the other to be able to actually clean it. So these are really cool and take up like no space. Aurora aperture ND filter. This thing is epic. I really like that it comes in this nice case. It's got a really cool nub so that you can just kind of quickly adjust it if you need to without accidentally touching the filter itself. So this is awesome. This is going in the kit. And then, like I said, this is a gimbal kit with a camera. So I'm bringing the new Zhiyun M2 gimbal on this trip. I'm super stoked. They sent it to me, and I'm really excited to try this in a real world situation, not just testing it, not just trying out the features and stuff like in the park or anything, but actually shooting something with the intent of making like a travel video out of it. So can't wait to use that. And then all of this, if you're asking yourself how are you going to carry it, is going to go inside this. This is the Eagle Creek Daypack, which is super epic. You just unzip it and it flips out of its own pocket, and it's super lightweight, super tiny. So everything's going to go in this bag, but to protect it, we obviously need something to do that. So we'll set this aside. This is an ape case. Camera holder. It's a padded insert. All of this gear is going to go inside of this or inside of the bag, and I'm going to load this up and then slide this into the bag. I'll show you how it all fits. So we'll start with the M50. Goes in no problem. Let's drop in the 18 to 150 zoom. The 22 millimeter prime fits alongside of it. Let's go and slide the ND filter in first. It's a good spot over here for it. And then we're going to drop in the microphone, really easy in there, and the lens pen. Now the lens pen and the battery, sometimes I'll put these on the front of the bag, so we'll probably just save those there, so it's a little easier to just grab them when you need them. Those are the types of items that you want like quicker access to. And then the gimbal, you ask yourself, how does this work? It's this tube right here. This is a mailing tube. Cut it in half, taped it to the padded, and you can just slide it right in here, and it fits perfect. You can even, if you want, you can take you can take the tripod legs off if you want and slide it in, and it will go even lower in here, which is pretty cool, so it won't like wobble around or anything. But then you got to deal with this on where I'm going to put it. So for me, I'm going to leave it on, slide it in, and we're good to go. Okay, this whole thing is going to go inside the bag. For ease, I'm going to remove the gimbal. And I like to put the tube on the side that doesn't have the water bottle pocket, so I can still easily kind of slide a water bottle in, because it's sliding against a flat surface here instead of like a water bottle on a round surface. It just feels weird. This also cinches shut, so we can just cinch it down like that, so it gives it a good water protection. And we'll just take this. Now normally I would load the ape case with it already in there and then put all the items in, but just for the video I kind of showed it outside of it. Now we can take our gimbal, slide it in like this. Let you see what that looks like. There's still a lot of space here, so if you have like a sweatshirt, like a thin sweatshirt you need to stuff in, or like you need to put in another bag with more accessories, if you have a larger microphone, things like that, you've still got a lot of space in this tiny, tiny bag. It zips shut, and then it's got these cool toggles. You slip these toggles right through this hole. So if you're walking around like a sketchier area, or you're in a metro or something in another city, people can't easily like open your bag. They have to sit there and fiddle with it, and they don't want to do that. So the zippers are also lockable. You could slip a little lock here if you're really concerned. We'll drop our last few items in here. We're good to go. We got like everything. 3 lenses, a gimbal, ND filter, microphone, all sorts of stuff, and you are in a tiny, tiny setup. So if you're looking for a great way to have a small setup when you walk around like a city and not look like you have a giant camera bag, so it doesn't look as conspicuous as like a huge, you know, gear bag. So take a look at this if you're looking for that ultimate kind of lightweight travel day pack with camera setup. It's really, really cool to be able to take it all with you in such a small thing. I mean, I can just go like this and it's all protected and safe. If you had any questions or comments on this or any of our other videos or where I'm going in Reno or anything like that, feel free to leave it down below in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.